everyone, this is Craig Warrack back with another one of my custom Marvel Legends action figures, and today we have Venom. This is the new Venom that you'll see recently in Spider-Man comics. He's been redesigned in an almost shameless Deadpool cash-in sort of way. But you know what, I'm not a massive fan of Venom anyway, so it doesn't really bother me. But I did, when I saw the initial images of just the Venom costume and we didn't know who he was or anything, I thought, well, I'll give this a miss. But then, when it turned out who was under the mask or in the symbiote, it suddenly really appealed to me. I thought it made a lot of sense, and I really wanted to make a figure of him, because there's more going on to the character than I think Venom has ever had before. While Venom is alright as a supervillain, he's just a bad Spider-Man. He's a bit... This is my opinion. Probably a lot of internet fans will disagree, but I've always felt him to be a bit shallow. There's not much you can do with the Venom character. He's quite childish in his motivations. So, the new Venom really made a lot of sense to me, and while his motivations are still quite childish, I suppose, they make sense for once. This is the new Venom. I suppose I can go ahead and spoil it, seeing as how you can do a quick internet search for it. The new Venom is Flash Thompson, and you know, that really makes sense to me, that the teenage bully is now in the Venom suit. And I think it's really interesting that Flash Thompson absolutely idolises Spider-Man. Obviously the symbiote totally hates him, so it'll be good to see how it warps that. And yeah, anyway, that's enough on the character. Go read the comics, they're pretty good. And let's take a look at Venom here. So he is made from I think it's a face-off Punisher figure. Is that what they were called? Yes, it was. With his tactical vest and all the sort of costume details either taken from other figures or sculpted on. And he still retains all his articulation. His head was originally from Moon Knight, Marvel Legends Moon Knight, and his boots are from Ultimate Captain America. Maybe that was in Marvel Legends Series 8, not the 2-pack Ultimate Captain America. So yeah, there's a lot of belts that came from maybe Nick Fury or something. I thought this was it's nothing to do with me. The design of the character was really good. The straps that hold the vest together, they continue the emblem over onto the back, and that goes for the same round the sides. I thought that was a really good design choice, and just the black and white worked really well with all these little buckles etc. being highlighted. Okay, and of course, being one of my customs, listen to me, one of my customs, he's got a few extra things going on. So I'll just show you those in a second. So here's Venom down on the ground. So his he can hold all the kind of Marvel Legends standard guns. This one goes back in his holster, like that, and that's not shut. He's also got a holster on his leg round here. And this was in Venom's, I think it was maybe the new Venom's first appearance. He used this special gun, but I don't think it's been seen in any of his subsequent appearances, so maybe it was kind of too stupid. But that was the version that I was working off, so he's got this gun in here. Now, I'll just show you. See, what's that? It's nothing. Okay, so that's just so that he can stow it. Now, in his first appearance, he had what they called a multigun. Hang on one moment. So his basic gun can expand with different attachments. So we have some kind of futuristic pistol thing. and take that and expand it to make the entire gun bigger. Add the pistol bit on the end. That's I think that the base there is from a resistance figure. And you can just swap out the front. I don't know what these kind of... I'm not really a gun loving kind of guy, so I don't know what all these types of guns are, and if the guns don't make sense, well, fair enough. But yeah, basically Venom could, or Flash could call up any kind of gun out of his multi-gun. So he's got these different attachments for all these different purposes. Back to the basic one there. And I don't know, add on others. I just got any other fodder I could think of and just attach it onto the gun. There we are. So yeah, that's that, and he does hold it. Hang on a second. There we are. Nope, it's off camera. There we are, that's him, that's his multi-gun. Yep, so that's that. And what else does he have? Of course he's got his other things going on. No. So he's got interchangeable hands. So these are more the traditional Venom style claws. So as seen a couple of times in the comics so far, there's only been a couple of comics, so that's every time in the comics so far, Flash has had trouble controlling the Venom symbiote, and he does occasionally Venom out, and he gets the big claws and stuff, although he can make the claws appear when he needs them. And to sort of match that, I've given him a different head. So here's a more, a more traditional Venom head to go with him. And he also has these 4 black tendrils which you can wrap around his arms or slot under his armour, and each one holds a gun. I'll just pause for a moment while I get that sorted. So yeah, there's just a quick shot of Venom with all his gun holding tendrils. The guns can all be unwound and that, I'm not going to bother doing that at the moment. You can replace them with other guns or have them hold whatever you want. So that's him, and he's also got another look. Hang on a second. And Flash's final look is, well, Flash Thompson basically. This is a DC Universe Classics Aquaman head with, I sculpted down his sideburns a bit because they're a bit longer in the comic. And yep, that's him. Now normally I feel that the DC Universe Classics heads don't work too well with Marvel Legends, they're a bit too cartoony, but I thought that, you know, it actually fit pretty well because Flash Thompson is historically quite, well, he's a jock character, so I thought this sort of square-jawed superhero look suited him actually, and I just think the head is a nice contrast against the colour, the blonde hair and all that, so yeah, that's his final head, but it's not finished there. Oh yes, one little thing to complement this look is his saluting hand. Well, you'll have to hide that massive claw hand, Venom. Hang on a second. There we are. That's better. There we are. So yeah, that's him. And the final secret is that his legs come off. Now, if I don't know if any of you are familiar with Flash Thompson, but his legs were actually blown off while he was serving in Iraq or Afghanistan, or I don't know. Don't know if it was a made-up place in the Marvel universe. So he lost the use of his legs. So he's got these little bandage caps that go over the bottom of his removable legs. And then, sorry, Charles Xavier, we're borrowing your wheelchair here. You can just go in the wheelchair. Oh. I know it's a really Xavier-ish wheelchair, but hey, it's the best Marvel Legends we've got at the moment. So there we are. And that's his final little secret feature, is his disability. So yeah. There we are. So that's my version of the all-new Venom, who I am quite fond of at the moment, but that is usually the death knell for a character. Every character that I think is cool just gets cancelled. So I think we can be looking forward to Flash just going back to being Flash or something. Although I do really like him as Venom, and I don't care for the older versions we've had. But hey, never know, it might work out for once. Anyway, that's my custom Marvel Legends Venom. Sir, yes sir. Or, I don't know what they say. Yes ma'am. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys like them. Here's some pictures of them. Thank you.